Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the OTL ACC GT4 Rookie League Season 2, Round 4. And today we are at Snetterton. And as you can see, the commentators today, me, myself, and I, Maurice Barnop, and our pro commentator, Juan Antonio Mena Jimenez. How are you, Juan?
I'm gonna have a little bit of a struggle pronouncing the name of the track, but Maurice, I think we're gonna have a really fun one here tonight. And let me tell you, I think we should hop directly into checking the track itself, different sectors, and the name of the corners, because they're gonna come in handy. You see there, the first sector, the center straight into bridges. Then we go into our lovely Montreal corner, hairpin right there. Then we go into Palmer. We jump into the second sector. Agostini, another hairpin into Hamilton. On into August Williams, and then now the Bentley straight. And we jump into the last sector, Brundle. Oh, you gotta love it, baby, Nelson. And of course, the bump hole, baby, right there. We go into Coram. And finally, the last corner, that will be Murray's. That will be a full lap of Snetterton, and I think we would also like to check it out right inside one of the cockpits. So let's see how the guys do. Let's check on the standings right now. Thies on the horn. He's there on P1 on the championship. Gabriel Nipta, the winner of the last race, P2, the 3 points behind. Then Christian in third. And let's check now a little bit on the back. You can see Eric Miafler, 17. We have to talk about him because of the incidents last race. He won't be able to qualify tonight, so let's see how he can handle the pressure from not having quali. I think we're gonna have a lovely race here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. As we see right there, Mr. Lee Cushing, P2 at the moment in this practice session. You can see the fastest time at the moment is from the Porsche, is from Milan, 1:57.3. I think we're gonna see similar times throughout the qualifying and the race, a little slower in the race. We'll have to see as Lee Cushion goes off track. Look at that camera work, ladies and gentlemen. Please a round of applause for Mr. Maurice Vanenhub, who's doing all the camera work. He's right there on the paddock, waiting for us to ask him some information of the drivers. Let me tell you, strategy can come very handy in this track because it's not a really easy track to overtake due to the little space, because of how narrow the track is. So we'll have to see how the cars do, but I think the overtakes are mostly going to be done with undercuts and pit stops. Hello, Brutus 169, my brother. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. And Guru, I think it will be awesome for you to tell us, what do you think we're going to see in qualifying? Who are you looking forward the most?
Yeah, for the most, we know that the top 10 cannot qualify. And yeah, you just saw the standings a little bit. Last race winner was Gabriel Nipte, and yeah, he cannot qualify, so he has to start in the back. Also, Eric Mioch, he had an incident the last race. He's out of the top 10, but he wasn't allowed to qualify as well today. In the meantime, yeah, we have Chris Millen here in screen, and he's doing the fastest lap, but he only has the first sector the fastest time. The other ones are Cushing, he has the sector 3 the best time, and we have Gabriel Nipte in the second sector. He's the fastest there. So yeah, yeah, like you said, it's a narrow track. And last race on Silverstone, we had an amazing race. We had so much fun streaming this event for OTL. Yeah, I think this will be an amazing event as well because, like you said, the track is tight. All things can happen. All is open.
I agree with you, and I think what we just saw from Chris Millen, unfortunately going off track, is something that is going to happen quite a bit throughout the race. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to see a lot of moves in the earlier stage of the race, and in most of the corners, there's only one point where you can just brake. If you brake a little later, you're just going to make the corner really slower. So it's quite a technical track, and we'll have to see how the drivers handle this. Thank you very much, Brutus, for the comment. Nice overlays. I completely agree. Mr. Maurice Bottingham put in the work there. All for OTL. Our friends are on the limit racing. You can check them out. You can check their Discord down below. You're also gonna be seeing it throughout the race, right at your bottom, as you can see right there, otlracing.com/Discord. We want to thank them again for giving us the opportunity to repeat for the second time. So we're going to have a lovely evening now, and we're going to jump into qualifying in just a minute. But as you said, top 10 on the championship won't be able to qualify. Also, Eric Miach is not going to be able to qualify because of the incident last time around in Silverstone. What an incredible race we had there! Full of energy, full of action, full of death. I think it was an incredible race, and hopefully we'll see the same. It looks like there won't be any rain tonight, so that's pretty good because by default this track is quite difficult to drive. So thank God there's no rain because then it would be even worse. We will have to see how the drivers can handle the conditions. Looks like the track is on a good state, 33 degrees. A little hot, but it looks quite good anyway. So see Pavel Botkan from Bogey Racing, the car 912, just going to another sector. And let me tell you, I think this race is going to be based on strategies because, as I said, most of the corners you just have one braking point. It's really hard to outbrake someone unless it's just the corner after the finish straight. Apart from that, I think there are no chances of overtaking unless you have way a ton of overspeed. But it's really difficult to build that up. Maybe in this Bentley Straight is the only chance you have to build that overspeed. But seriously, I think it's going to come down to strategy and how wise the drivers are. Because I think if you would rather take in a track like this consistency over quick laps. Because obviously, yeah, you can build a gap, but the moment you make the tiniest mistake, you're out. And in a track like this, yeah, you cannot afford something like that because you're going to lose so many seconds on the grass, as we see here. Laurent Samuel, P5 at the moment.
It's interesting to see, by the way. Samuel here, he's 21 when I'm correct in the standings, and yeah, he had a great time here, so he can qualify today and maybe take pole position.
Let's see. Yeah, really interesting point you just made there. We'll have to see how the cars do. But you can see already some of the cars going out. I think we're gonna have a hell of a qualifying. Yeah, you can see now mostly all of the cars going out and getting ready for their starting qualifying laps. And let's read what the chat says. Brutus comments that he thinks that the drivers with big balloons will be able to overtake. I think it's going to be really hard to see so. I think we're not going to see a lot of overtakes. I think the few chances we're going to see of overtakes is just people going on the grass and then taking advantage of that and overtaking the person in question. But apart from that, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. The 9 viewers we have at the moment, really appreciate it. Thank you for the support last race, and hopefully we can do even a better job today. So let's check on the boys getting ready. Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! Look at it, ladies and gentlemen. OTL Martin Webb, right there. I believe in him. Huh? I think he can do well here. I know he's doing the no practice challenge, but let's see if it's gonna pay off. I think it's gonna be a little hard, especially in a track like this, and you can see him going nearly off track.
It's a fun fact, to be honest. I was talking him in the pit lane a few minutes ago, and he was really scared for the commentator's curse, Juan.
Oh, really? Well, let's see how bad he does throughout the throughout the qualifying. You can see them all trying to warm those tires, and we're getting close to the end of the lap. Martin Webb is getting ready. Hopefully, he'll miss the corner, the first one. Obviously, trying to counter the commentator's curse. Let's see if it works out for him and he can put on a great qualifying time. To be honest, I think Martin's strength is just being consistent on lap times. Hi, all hope we got sound today. I think we do, so please confirm us if you can hear the game. That would be really helpful. Unfortunately, last time no one said anything, so we guessed that everything was working all right. As we see, Martin Webb is going to start the
Nope,
lap now. Sorry.
the sound wasn't on. Again.
Well, thank you for saying that, Milo. We really appreciate that because you just helped us out quite a bit. Let's check on it's Miles. Oh, Owens! It's great to see you here in the chat. Obviously, you're not gonna be able to qualify, but thank you. We appreciate that.
Now I have to
Appreciate your
find
info.
the right pitch for the sound, to be honest.
Don't worry, I think we're gonna find the perfect moment for it now. Martin Webb going off track, so this lap is going to be invalidated. We'll have to see if we can hook it up the next time around. Snetterton. Again, I really apologize if I cannot pronounce the name right. You British people really make up some weird, difficult names for tracks and etc. Is everything sounding okay now, ladies and gentlemen? Can you hear the game all right? Can you hear the cars? Can you hear the roar of these GT4 cars?
I hope so. In the meantime, Martin Webb went wide, so it's an off track for him. Next in line here, then Rui Lourenco.
Oh yeah, Lorenzo. Rui Lorenzo,
As
P8 at the moment.
Rolenzo.
Rui Lorenzo.
Yeah, I'm not that Spanish, so.
Portuguese or Brazilian, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see how Lorenzo can do. If I'm mistaken, he's on a flying lap at the moment. We're gonna start seeing the first lap time soon. Oh my god! Miles Owens with this subscription. Thank you very much for the support, mate. Wow.
Wow, thank you very much, mate.
Thank you. Oh, Lorenzo losing the car a little bit there. It's gonna keep it on the track. But that's not gonna be a good lap time. Thank you very much for this subscription. We really appreciate it. Come on, guys, show us some crowns for the man, for Miles Owens, please, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for that Twitch Prime, and thank you for the follow, Finbar367. Appreciate it, mate. Let's check out the cars now. As you can see there, the fastest time was a 59.5 from Wolfgang, but I think the times are going to get faster. As we saw in practice, we were seeing some 57s. Maybe we could get into some 56s. We'll have to see how the session progresses. But for now, let's check on the batch. And now, oh yeah, the man who has been holiday for a couple weeks, now coming back into work. Let's see if we can make his money worth. For now, P4 for him. Now we see here Chris Rogers, P2 right there with a 2-minute 0.6. Walter Grace is going to take that P2 with a 2-minute 0.4. Great lap there from Walter. Again, remember, ladies and gentlemen, the top 10 in the championship won't be able to qualify, as well as Eric Mioch, due to an incident last race in Silverstone. Oh my god, you can see there, Martin Webb trying to keep the car straight. No, he's going to go into the wall. Really unfortunate for Martin. You can see there, his last time wasn't bad at all. It was a 2-minute 0.4, but due to it being invalidated, it's not going to count. He hasn't posted a lap time yet. Kapow! You can see there, unfortunately for Martin Webb.
Kapow!
A time yet. Kapow! Let's check on Lorenzo now. Let's see if he gets a little luckier this time around. Give me a second.
He's doing a great job, but still no fastest sector times in here. It's still Martin and Bogdan that are doing a great job. Yes, waiting now for the cars. He's coming onto straight. Let's see what the timing is then here.
Check. Lorenzo's going to make the lap time now. That's going to be a 2:01.1. It's going to put him on 6th. We're not seeing really fast lap times as Botkin shuts my mouth with an incredible 58.8. Great lap there from Pavol Botkan. He won at the moment professionally. Here we have Car Lee, car number 718. Let's see if he can make a run for his money. He's going to go through the finish line in just a few seconds. What's it going to be? That's going to be a 2:08. That's going to make it P7. Lorenzo again going for another round. Let's see if he can make a faster time this time around. You can see there the batch getting 159.4. Thank you very much for the follow, Norway Nick. Really appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. Welcome to the DSRT family. By the way, guys, give some support to OTL. Great community. We are great friends of them. And again, we really appreciate the opportunity. Thank you for the follow, Haunted One. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. As we see Lombards, Samuel Lombards, P4 at the moment with a 2 dead, 0.3. We'll have to see if it can make it a 59 or even a 58. For now, you can see the top 10, the top 9, my bad, are in around 2 seconds and a half of difference between first and last. So it's kind of tight between one another. Hello, Cracker. Hope you're having a great evening. And let's see what Lombards can do this time around. He looks like he's going a little faster, so we'll have to check if he's going to be able to put a better lap time this time around. Martin going to the pits, same as Joe Rogers. Let's see if they're going to go for another round. You can see there the car in front of Lombards going off track. Let's see if we can take advantage and get a little bit of the slipstream. Is it going to help him? I'm not completely certain. And a 59.4, what a great lap there by Lombards is going to put him P2. Great job there by Lombards.
So Walter Graves is now on track here. He's 3 tenths, almost 4 tenths quicker than his previous time. So it could maybe make a position for him here to P4. Let's see what he can do. He's going from P5 to P5. So that's a 2-minute 3:51. Not improving on a position, but improving on time here. Let's see who's faster on track. Lombards at this point is faster as Bogdan does his outlap. So let's see if he can improve here. One of the last turns onto the straight here then for Lombards. He's half a second. Oh, a slower exit than normal. 4 tenths it is. Let's see. He's really close, I think. 3 tenths of a second he's going to miss here.
Really close there from that P1, but one way or another, it's a great lap. The batch you can see there hooking the P3 there. Now we're gonna see Graves P5 at the moment. Sorry for leaving for a second. Had to check on my mama. So we're back here. Thank you, Maurice, for covering up with your great commentary. As you see Graves going through the last corner. Why are you laughing, mister?
No, I was laughing because I'm watching the timing screens and then need to check who's out and then switching cameras and do commentating. So sometimes it was silent, but I hope it's okay.
I'll take over. Don't worry, my friend. Teamwork is the best. What is Graves going to do? That looks like a 2 dead 0.3, and he's going to put him in P5. So 10 cars that have qualified. We still have 3 minutes left. You can see every single one of them is out of the track. So let's check now on Pavel Bogdan. Let's see if he can make his lap time even faster. He's going to post a new lap in just a few seconds. Let's see if he's going to be able to improve it. It looks like he's going to, and he's going to post a 158.599. What a great lap. Here we have Impulse 101, the winner of the 24 Hours Spa Night Racing. Welcome there, mate. Gabe is gonna do great, I think. But as I said, this track is really tough with overtakes, so we'll have to see how they all play it out. Chris Rogers going through the Bentley straight. Is he going to be able to hook it up on the top five? We'll have to see. That BMW looks quite fast. See if we can have a good last sector. I like that guy. Obviously, winning race like that, it's going to give you a lot of confidence. So let's see if we can use it to take another win in the championship. He just won the last race at Silverstone. You can see there Chris Rogers braking really late, trying to get a good exit. And it looks like a good one. Let's see if he's going to be able to improve his lap time and maybe hook it up on the top five or even higher. We will have to see. He's going to go through the finish line, and that's going to be a 59.7. It's going to be P4 for him. So great job by the man, Rogers. Let's check now. Jeremy Prong is going to put on another lap time. Let's see if he's also going to get a better lap this time around. He's going to get him fifth with a 59.8. Jeremy Prong, the DSRT driver. Right there, you have the OTL Discord. Please, guys, join the community. It's a great, amazing experience to be with all of the guys in OTL. Again, thank you very much to all of them, and thank you to all of you who are watching at the moment. As we see Botgan again trying to improve his lap time, lap after lap. He doesn't want to stop. He just wants to rock and roll all night long. Let's see if he's gonna make it better than a 58.
Jeez.
And wow, Jesus Christ, that's a whole second of a lap faster by Pavel Volkan. He's not screwing around, ladies and gentlemen. He was really close to getting P1 last race. I think he doesn't want to miss this opportunity. He knows getting a pole position in a track like this can give him the win. So let's see if he can keep that P1 and unfortunately win the race too. Again, as I said, really hard track for overtakes. I think Botkan with this P1 has a great chance. So we'll have to see what happens in the following 40 minutes of race. For now, he has a really comfy lead on that P1 with more than a second of a gap between himself and P2. And we're going to check P2 right now. That's Samuel Lomberts who's going through the last straight, the second straight. And let's see what lap time is he going to be able to pull down. Is he going to get close to the 57? We'll have to see. That's going to be a 58.9. It was a little bit of an improvement, but it's not going to be enough for the P1. The qualifying has finished, and we only have 5 people on track. Lumber still has 1 lap to go. Let's see if he opts to do so. Let's check on Martin Webb, P8. Good lap there, 2.597. You can see there he goes a little wide through that corner, but he's going to get a good exit. He seems to be struggling a little bit with the exits on that car. Let's see if he can finally hook it up right there. That looks like a good exit, really close to the edge. He goes a little wide, but it's going to help him out in the exit again. Oh, he's touching the grass. Is he going to be able to control the car? It looks like so. Again on the grass. It's going so aggressive, so on the limit. But he's going to do well. Let's see how he goes through the Bentley straight. Oh, I'm really excited to see what Webb can put on in this last lap. And you can see that the Lombards is still on the track. Him and Webb are the only 2 cars remaining to do another lap. So let's see if Martin can hook it up and maybe hit that P5. That will be an incredible start for Martin Webb. We'll have to see how he does through this last sector. This really tough corner. It looks like it's an easy one, but seriously, keeping the correct angle here to finish it off with a really slow 90-degree left-hander. Let's see if he can get a good exit. That looks really good. And now we go into the center straight. What lap time is Martin going to be able to pull down? We'll have to see right now. It's going to be a 2 minute point five, sorry, 0.627. He's not going to be able to improve on his lap time, but here we have Samuel Lombards. He's also going through the finish line. Is he going to make the lap time better? He got really close to Botgan. That was a 58.1. Really good lap there by Lombards, but it's not going to be enough for him to take that P1. So here we have the standings Here we have the grid, Pop Them Lombards, the Badge, Rogers, Bronk, Graves, Martin Webb, and Lee, Lorenzo van der Horn, Millen, Miach, Nip the Cushion, Mulder, Evans, Owen, Samuel, and Ocamp on P20. We'll have to see how the guys do in this really tough 40 minutes of racing, ladies and gentlemen. It's looking really interesting. We're gonna go into the track in just a few seconds. And from there on, we're gonna go racing, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I want to get some last thoughts before we start the race. Mr. Boris Bonenhop, come
Sorry
on,
for the
let us
flickering
know.
there, but needed to
Don't
switch
worry.
screens. Yeah, it will be interesting to see Bogdan then in P1 and last race, like you said in the qualifying, he was really close. So yeah, it could be from start to finish. Victory for Bogdan, but hey, we have some great drivers here on track for the rookie league, and it can be interesting. Last race, Gabriel Nipton won it, but he wasn't qualified, so he made up so many positions and won the race. Can he do this again? Who knows?
Well, as we said before, I think it's going to rely on strategy more than just overtaking. And also, I think it's going to be very important just putting the pressure on the car in front. Because, as I said, the tiniest mistake you make, you're on the grass and you're going to lose a lot of seconds, especially if you spin out. So, we'll have to see how the cars handle this. I think they're going to go really safe on the first few corners, and from there on, I think the real fight is going to start out. Botkan is going to lead the pace. P1 for him. What a great lap he pulled on a 57.6. And let's see how he can handle the start of this 40-minute race here at Snetterton. We have retarded cricket, no expos. I see what I gotta do next season. I completely see what you should do. Next season, you should join the OTL Rookie League for the GT4s. Incredible league that we have here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, support OTL. We really appreciate it. The opportunity to stream for the second week in a row. Hopefully, we'll have a third, because the third is always a charm. So we might have something even better for all of you. Let's have a great stream and let's have an incredible race, ladies and gentlemen. 5 seconds to start this one off. The car's getting ready. All the setups completely put on and ready to go. And Bogdan is going to set the pace. In just a few seconds, you can see all of the cars starting their engines and going through the last corner in just a few seconds. You need to heat up the tires because you really need to be careful in this first sector. Let's see if someone's going to try to go for the overtake, but I think they should play it safe. We'll have to see. Here we go through the last corner. Botkan keeping it safe. He's going to set the pace. Let's see what he's going to be able to do. I need some water because if not, I'm going to die. Botkan is going to start the race, ladies and gentlemen. He's waiting for that finish line. He's going to go through it real soon. He's thinking of when to make the move. You can see there Lombards in second. Oh, already a drive to there on the back end. That's green, green, green. They're going side by side. Botgan and Lombards. P1 and P2 is going to be able to take that inside. It's going to be Botgan. Lombard has to fall down a little bit. You can see there Lombards. No! I don't know who exactly he hit, but you can see that batch was the one hitting the wall. He's losing so many positions already. You can see there are three wide. My God Almighty! And the batch driving on the inside. No, someone else just spun. Oh my Lord! What an amazing start! You can see that Thomas Martin was the one being completely run off in the middle of that hairpin. And Chris Rogers right there on P11. Let's see what he can do at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have to check if he can get some more positions right behind him. You can see Martin Webb. Let's check on Lombards right now. He's P3. Someone going off Jeremy Prunk, who has made so many positions from V5 to P2. You can see someone there off the track. Let's see if Lombards can make the move on Prunk, but it's going to be really difficult. Look at the back, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of cars off the track as I predicted. Lorenzo P17. Oh my God, he's falling down so fast. He's going to be able to take the inside and keep that P50 for now. Let's see if he can start getting some positions back. But as I said, really difficult to do so. Let's check a little bit on the front again. I think we should check on Lombard. You can see there Thies van der Horn, P7 getting a lot of possessions already. Is he going to be able to make the move with Milton? We don't know. Lombard is going to try to go for this. It's time to show the nose, but he's not going to be able to do so. It's not going to be enough speed. Jeremy Prong keeping that P2. That looks like a really good exit from Lombard. Is he going to be able to capitalize on it? It doesn't look like so because he doesn't have a lot of runoff. You can see one of the cars there on the back just spun off. Who was that? That was a McLaren, if not mistaken. Gabriel Nipta. My God, again, this guy just showing off P6 right now, and he's going to try to make the move on the outside from car 4, which is Milton. He's not going to be able to make the move yet, but maybe he's going to be able to make it now on the center straight. We're going to go into the first lap of the race, ladies and gentlemen, and Nipte has more speed on the straight. He's going to try to do it on the outside. It seems like he has way more speed thanks to the slipstream. They're side by side. Gabriel Nipta is going to be able to make the move. He's going to keep it safe, and he's going to let Millen make the mistake. So Gabriel Nipta takes P5. You can see there how well he played with the pressure. What a great job there by Gabriel. Unfortunately, Millen just goes off track. So let's see if he can come back from that. That batch is really struggling, and again he lost the car. He lost the rear, and he had a little contact with that BMW just behind him. You can see he is struggling so much. He's going so slow. Now here we see the back. Let's check still on the batch. The camera going making me a little dizzy. Let's check on the batch. Is he going to be able to get some positions? I don't know because it's really strong in these first 2 laps. He might have quite a bit of damage because he got hit more than 3 times. You can see him going so aggressive on the curve, and that's so dangerous in a track like this. Is going to be able to make the move with Rogers? We'll have to see. For now, is going to be patient. Ooh, look at the correction there. He nearly lost the car right in front of him. You can see the pack. Now we're starting to get the gaps, the big ones. For now, the batch is going to have to stay on the back. I think we should check now on the pack behind, maybe on Martin, P17 at the moment. It looks like a lot of them are fighting right there in the part behind on the track. Let's see if Martin can make the move. For now, he doesn't have a lot of speed, so we'll have to wait behind just for him. There's Grace, the car who got spun in the first lap. You can see there both cars going off the track. That was Martin Webb and Lorenzo, both of them. Also was P14. Really, really unusual to see him right at the back, P14 for him. But I'm sure we'll be able to make some positions. You can see him there, the car nearly drifting through that long right-hander. Gabriel Nipt is going to try to make the move on the Porsche now. That will be Carly. Let's see if Nipta can get on P4 already. He's showing some really good pace. 58 he's doing. Martin Webb is going to go side by side with Lorenzo, and he's going to take the position. What a great move, buddy. Oh, look at Lorenzo doing the switcheroo. So he's going to keep the position. Let's see how they do now on this herping. It looks like Martin's going to have to be patient. Martin tried the overtake so hard that he went a little off track, and Lorenzo took advantage and did the switcheroo. So great move there from both of them. But the positions are going to stay the same. Carly P4 with that Porsche getting real close to Lombard's P3. They're getting real close to each other. But you can see there, the one benefiting from this is Botkan, as I told you. The man in question is getting a big gap over this pack of 4. You can see that the Gabriel Nipta is breaking really late. My God, it's so close between one another. Let's see if Carly can keep defending this from Gabriel Nipta. For now, it looks like so. As I said, really difficult to overtake in a track like this. We'll have to see how they do now through the Bentley straight. It looks like Gabriel Nipto has way more speed on the straight. You can see there that Gabriel is going on the inside, the Porsche fighting side by side. Is Gabriel going to be able to take the turn? It looks like so. And that's going to be P4 for Gabriel Nipto. My God, what a great race he's putting on. Again, the same thing as he did in Silverstone. What a great job he's putting on right there. Getter Oldcamp from P20, the last car on the grid at the start of the race, now P14. Doing a great job too. You can see that the Owens P13. Now we see here Grace, one of the most one of the cars who lost the most, as well as Millen, having some incidents in the first few laps of the race. Remember that the pit window is open. Maybe some of the cars are going to try to go for an early pit stop as a strategy. You can see there, just as I call it, that's Jeremy Prunk and Cushing going on the pits. And you can also see there Mr. Richard Evans going for the really early pit stop. I think this is really smart, to be honest. You can see there the speed that Miles Owens has right there is trying to catch Martin Webb. Let's see if he can make it. Oh my God, Martin Webb just went off track. Let's see the rejoin. He's going to take it safely. And no problems for Miles Owens, who's going to take the position. You can see that Martin Webb got a really good exit, but it's not going to be enough for him to keep the position that he had before. So that's going to be P10 for Martin Webb. Now you can see that Miles Owens is starting to recover from that really tough start and is trying to put those quick lap times to start catching up to the pack in the front. But again, ladies and gentlemen, you can see most of the cars on the pit lane going out now. That was three of them. But you can see that right now, Botgan is getting such an advantage from the pole position that he got. He's already 5 seconds and a half ahead of Gabriel Nipta, who took P2. You can see that the Ockham is going to try to make the move on Webb. They're going side by side, but now Webb is going to have to let Ockham pass. That's going to be P10 for Ockham, but you can see now through the Bentley straight, Martin Webb doesn't want to end this fight yet. He's going to try to make the move. Let's see where he's going to go. Is he going to go on the inside? It looks like he's not going to have enough speed. So Holcomb is going to make the corner, no problem for now. I think Martin should play with the pressure and try to make Holcomb go off track. You can see they're going a little bit on the grass. And also you can check that P20 got a stop and go of 30 seconds. So really bad for Mulder. It's going to have to be on the pit stop for quite a while. Repeat, the pit window is open for 26 minutes. And here we have, ladies and gentlemen, Fizz van der Horn, the champion at the moment on the whole championship. P1 for him, now P4 on this race here in Snetterton. You can see there Gabriel Nipt is also going for an early pit stop. I do think this is a really smart move because I think the more you prolong the pit stop, unless you make a big gap, it's just not going to be worth it. Van der Horn trying to show up the nose there to get that P3 from Carly, but he's not going to be able to do so yet. You can also see Millen pitting at the moment. Let's ask our partner on the paddock, Mr. Maurice Vandenhop. Do you think this early pit stop is going to be beneficial for the cars taking the risk?
Yeah, I think absolutely correct there, because you can do a massive undercut here. Because gaining on a car here, on position on track will be difficult. As Stace van der Horn proves me wrong, he just overtook Carly here. But I think it will be very important to do because now they have like a little bit of free track and they can make up with lap times. So you have to drive careful, but you have to drive fast to gain some positions here.
Oh yeah, let me tell you, as you see there, the overspeed from Carly. And here we have it, the man, the legend, OTL Martin Webb P10 still is keeping that position, fighting as much as he can to try to recover P9. But for now, he's doing a good job. Still top 10, so great job for him. You can see there that Henrik Mulder is going to have to serve that stop and go. He also has damage, so it's going to be a really long pit stop. And here you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the pole sitter, Pavel Botkan, taking advantage of the pole position as much as he could, and you can see it. The gap is huge, 6 seconds already for the man who qualified first and is going to be able to make this gap even bigger. Or let's see, it seemed like he had more pace than low bursts. We'll have to see how he does. Samuel, P4 form, Carly still keeping that P3, both Porsche, both a P3 and P4 with that Porsche Cayman GT4. Let's see if they're going to be able to get close to one another. This Van der Horn also pitting quite early. You can see there that Martin Webb really aggressive going again off the track. I think he's pushing the car too much. I think he should calm down and start getting his lines right because going off the track that much might give him some warnings and maybe even a penalty. We'll have to see. But Martin Webb P9 again. You can see again going so aggressive on the curb and finally on the grass, but he's still going to keep the car on the black stuff. But he's putting on a great job, let me tell you. P9 is actually quite well. He's doing a good race. Let's see if he can keep it on until the end of the race. But for now, he's doing a nice job. You can see him going there, really on the limit. Always making a little mistake going on the grass quite a bit. We'll have to see if Martin Webb is going to be able to make the move in the batch. If we have the cameraman on drugs, not Mr. Maurice, but the actual cameraman on the track. The batch, after having so many struggles, he's P5. So he's doing an incredible job. We'll have to see if he can keep it. Keep in mind, he hasn't pitted yet. You can see all of the cars who pitted are on the back side of the grid. So Gabriel Nipter is going to try to make the move on Mr. Graves. It looks like he's going to be able to do so here in the Bentley Straight. No
Jesus, cameraman.
problem. Yeah, you can see there the cocaine flying through the nose. Gabriel Nipter is going to have. Is he going to leave it? No, they're going to go side
Wow.
by side. What a great move by Gabriel Nipter. That's having some balls, ladies and gentlemen, to do that in that part of the track. What a great overtake by Gabriel Nipter. Rui Lorenzo, P8 at the moment, having a 4-second gap, nearly a 5-second gap to Miles Owens. Remember, from P12 downwards, they all have to pit. You can see that Martin Webb and Samuel both went to the pit to serve the mandatory pit stop. And here we have a Gerhard Ocamp, P6 for him at the moment. You can see the Camaro looking so good. What a great car. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll have to see if he's going to be able to make some more positions. But you can see right now that most of the cars are starting to pit. Do you think it's a smart move to delay the pit stop so much? For example, I think for Boltgan it makes sense because it's making the gap bigger and bigger and bigger. But do you think it's worth to last it that long?
Yeah, I think for the top 10, to be honest, that could qualify there. That would be an amazing move because they are in front. They can make sure that they gain position there. Bogdan, he should make the lap times that he does because he's now in the 159s. His best was a 158, and that's kind of the fastest times on track. For Cushing has a 158.1 on P12. Bogdan has a 158.8. So that's 0.7 of a second slower, but still, I think if you drive in front, you need to fill up the car or make your normal pit stop as you normally do. I think that will be the best strategy for the front guys. But yeah, for all those guys that didn't qualify to make up positions, you can do that massive undercut. But yeah, we still have to find out if it works. At this time, Nipte, he was in the front of the pack after the pit stop, still P9. So the complete P9 has to pit, and I don't know how many places he can win with it.
Well, keep in mind that he already pitted, so he can make this work. You can see there, this Van der Horn going really aggressive on the outside of Graves, but Graves is going to keep the position for now. He's going to try to go on the outside again. He's going to have the inside. What a great move by Van der Horn, and he's going to make it stick, but I think Graves had a better exit. We'll have to see. Graves decides to go on the pit lane. It looks like he doesn't. So we're going to still have a little bit of a fight. You can see there the overspeed from Graves, but he's going to be patient. He's going to slow down. He doesn't want to risk it. Just going to stay on the P11, but be careful because Cushion is chasing right behind him, and maybe he can take advantage of him slowing down in the straight. You can see Cushion showing the nose. There's not going to be enough for the moment. Graves keeping that P11. Remember, still has to pit. You can see there, ladies and gentlemen, on the standings. If you see a number 1 with an orange flag, that means they still have to do the mandatory pit stop. As you see, Graves having a not so bad exit, but you can see there that Cushion had a way better exit. He's going to try to hook it up the inside. He's going to have to be patient. He's still waiting for a better exit to make the move, probably in the Bentley straight. For now, he's going to have to stay behind. You see there the gap is around half a second. Ooh, that's a good exit, but nearly lost the car. Let's see if Cushion can make it now on the Bentley straight. That looks like a good exit, but keep in mind that Graves is also being really fast. on those straight lines. Especially, I think he's gonna have a little bit of toe from Van der Horn. We'll have to see Cushion right behind him on the Bentley straight. Is he going to be able to make the move? We'll have to see. It doesn't look like so. Is really behind, so it's going to have to be patient. Brave has to pit in the next 18 minutes. If not, he will be disqualified. Ooh, that's a hard exit from Cushion right there. Going through the grass, but he's still going to keep the car intact and not spinning around. Cushion again trying the same move as this Van der Horn, but it's not going to make it work. You can see there that Bobgan, Mr. P1, just doing those 59s. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Cushing made the same move as did Mother Horn, but they're both going side by side. You can see that the Graves is a little faster on the straight. Let's see if Cushing can get that slipstream back again and maybe make the move on the inside. It doesn't look like he's going to have enough speed. So that's a good defense there from Graves. He learned from last time around when Van der Horn did the move, and he's going to keep that P11 for now. To be honest, this is really bad for Cushing because he's getting locked after pitting that early. This is not good for him. He's losing so much time fighting nonstop with Graves. So for him, the best thing will be to overtake him ASAP. We'll have to see if he's gonna be able to do so. But again, you can see how narrow the track is. He's gonna try to do it on the inside. He's gonna be able to hook it up now. It looks like so, and that's gonna be a better exit for Graves, who's gonna try to go side by side again. Is he gonna be able to hook it up the inside now? No, it looks like Cushion already has the position one. I lost a lot of time. Look at that. Look at Graves going really wide. Trying to maximize the exit for now for the Bentley straight, but it's not going to be enough, ladies and gentlemen. You can see that Lombers is starting to catch up to Balkan. The gap was 6 seconds and a half. Now it's 5.8. So Balkan has to make a decision real soon. And it has to be the right one. You can see Jeremy Pronk was P2 before the pit stop, riding here in the midfield, doing two deads for him. So I think he's going to have to push a little more to get those faster lap times and maybe hook it up into the top 10. We'll have to see what he's going to be able to do. For now, it looks like a good exit, just chilling behind Samuel. You have there the disco from OTL, ladies and gentlemen. Please join the community. Really recommend it. Again, thank you very much to the community for giving us the opportunity to commentate for the second time in a row this lovely rookie league, as we have Ocamp still on P5. But keep in mind that apart from P12, from P8 to P1, they all have to pit. So I think they're delaying it too much. I don't know if this is going to work out, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Nation 1. Hope you're doing well. Miyok is out. They're informing us here. Yeah, we can see that he's not on the list anymore. I don't know what exactly happened, but unfortunately, he's not on the track anymore. Let's check on Ocam.
Oh,
P5 is trying to catch on the batch.
I still got information
Ooh.
here from the inside of the pit box, and it's he's sick. He's tried to finish the race, but he doesn't feel it. So,
Oh,
oh, Amation One just subscribed. Jesus Christ, 11 months in a row now. Thank you very much, Mation.
thank you, Mason, very much, and hopefully Eric will feel well as soon as possible. Thank you very much for that subscription. Ocamp is going to get a good exit there. The batch going a little bit wobbly, but it's going to go on the pit lane. So Ocamp is going to gain that P4. You can see there, Botgan still on P1, but he's losing time. He's struggling now. That was a 2 dead. He's losing so much time, and Lombers is starting to catch up. Is he going to make the move now? Is he going to try to go to the pit lane right now? I think it will be a smart move because I think he will still be P1 if the rest pit. You can see there also Owens making some good moves, getting that P6 already. So great stuff from the driver of the Audi. We'll have to see. Right now, here we have in a screen Jeremy Pronk is trying to chase behind Samuel. I think he's just chilling right there. You can see there his slap time was a 2 dead. Let's see if Prunk can make the move, or he just wants to chill behind him and not risk anything. He's gonna get a good exit. Ooh, really hard on the curb. Looked really rough, so careful because Evans might get a chance of overtaking Prunk. Of course, welcome. Mason, we really want you to race. You can see there that Richard Evans is going to try to make the move on the inside. He's going to make it no problem. Jeremy Prunk didn't defend at all. He's just trying to finish the race for what it looks like. Just trying to be patient. He knows he might get some position from the guys at the front having to pit stop. But for now, Samuel, really tight there with Richard Evans. They didn't get to contact each other, which was really good because they both still on the track. But check it out, ladies and gentlemen. This is quite a long straight. Is Evans going to make the move on the inside? It looks like he's trying. That was breaking really late. But Evans is going to have a worse exit than Samuel. So Samuel's going to keep the position for now. That looked quite good. I agree with you, Mr. Cracker. Precious might not be okay. As we see P4 finally pitting Ocamp, who has done a really good race so far, going to the pits. It's still 70 minutes of race left. As we still see here, this fight of three, Richard Evans in the middle of the sandwich. And right behind him, there's Jeremy Prunk, who's having a lot of overspeed. He's going to try to make the move. You can see him showing the nose. He's not going to be able to hook it up. I think he's just chilling. I think he's just trying to finish the race. And I would also like to check what Cracker just said, if we could. Could
Yeah,
we see
no problem.
the
Nipton
sector?
just took up a few positions because most of the guys are now in pit lane. Gabriel Nitte's last lap was a 1:57.9. His best
Wow.
time was a 1:57.6. Bogdan is doing 2 minutes in the last lap, and his best was a 1:58.8. So Nit is really closing that gap. And remember, guys, he's in the fourth position, but the top three still have to go into the pit.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. I think delaying the pit stop so much is not going to work out. You can see that the side by side between Evans and Samuel. They're still side by side. Who's going to take the position now? Samuel has the inside, so he might have the advantage. He's getting the corner really tight, and it looks like Evans is going to do the switcheroo. What a great move there by Richard Evans is going to take P8. What a great move, ladies and gentlemen. My God, that was beautiful. That was such a beautiful move. Incredible. I think we should check on the guys on the front again. Botkan is not pitting yet, and I don't know if this is the right move to do. Lomberts is going to decide that it's time to change those tires. Carter Lee going off the track. You can see the difference in the times. He's going to go on the pit now. Nipta is 21 seconds behind. If he's going to be able to catch Lee. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch Lomberts because I think he might be exiting the pits real soon. I don't know if it's going to be enough time to make the move. We'll have to see Gabriel Nipta going through the straight. You can see there that right now there's Lee on the pits. Lomberts is also in the pits. So Gabriel pitting really early. It's working out for him. That's P2. And my God Almighty, he might be able to take this win out of Pavel Botkan, who's really strong. Oh no! Lumbers just got a drive through. I think it's sped out of the pits. Oh my lord, what a mistake, ladies and gentlemen. He was doing an incredible race. I don't know what exactly happened, but it looked like it sped out of the pits. That's really unlucky for Samuel Lombards, who was doing an incredible race so far. Oh, that's gonna break and tear his racing to pieces as we see the batch trying to fight with Rogers. That's really unlucky from Lombards. He was doing amazing so far, getting the pace, getting close to Botkan, but he's going to lose quite a bit of time. The batch trying to make the move on the inside is not going to have enough speed to do so, but it's going to keep the inside line. Look at that, how aggressive it's going really hard on the curve, and he's going to get that P11. Good move, risky, but it worked out well. Poor Lombards is going to have to serve that drive-through. Really unfortunate, seriously, really unfortunate. Botkan is still not pitting, and if I'm not mistaken, Gabriel Nipta is being way faster. So we're gonna check the gap in just a few seconds, or lovely.
36 seconds.
There you go. There you have it. 36 seconds. The pit stop is around that time, so I think Botkan should pit already. To be honest with you, you can see that Jeremy Prong getting that P8, and he's going to get another position once Lombards goes serve the drive-through. We'll have to see how he does, but that's good that he moved from Harley and Samuel. You can see there the both Porsche just fighting behind Prong, but Prong is defending quite well. Good job for him. Let's check what happens in this last 13 minutes of race, ladies and gentlemen. Lombard seems to be uh, leading that drive through for the last lap before getting DQ'd. I guess he's trying to build as much of a gap as he can. You can see there the gap between him and Holcomb is 10 seconds, so it's not going to be enough. I think he might be dropping down below. P10 is going to serve the drive through right now. You can see that Jeremy Prunk defending so well from both Porsches. Let's see if he can still have it here on the last corner. That looks like a good exit. Now we'll have to see one of the Porsches has enough overspeed to make the move. We'll have to see Jeremy Prunk leading this three-man pack. You can see both Porsches trying to fight one with another. Let's see if they're gonna fight. It looks like none of them are gonna be able to make the move. And my God, what an incredible 12 minutes of racing we have left. Samuel Lombards still P6 after the drive-through.
Yep.
Wow, that's actually incredible. I was watching the gaps on the leaderboard. It didn't look like it was going to be able to keep it itself on the P10. Oh no! Jeremy Prunk just spun out. Being really safe there, keeping the car there. Oh, and here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Pavel Volkan going in the pits. Let's check on Gabriel Nipto. Is he going to be able to make the move? Is he going to have enough speed to overtake Volkan? He's going now through the corner, and now he's going to go in through the long right hander. Is he going to have enough time to overtake Botgan? He's still on the pit lane. We'll have to see if he's going to be able to make the moves. You can see there Pavel Botgan is still pitting, still getting his car ready to go. Gabriel Nectar's going on the center straight right now, ladies and gentlemen. Is he going to be able to make it? Botgan is not moving yet, so that's going to be Gabriel Nectar taking P1. What a great strategy by Gabriel Nectar. Doing what I told you, pitting early was the best option he had. Botkan just finished his pit lane run through, and he's going out right now. But Van der Horn is really close. Is he going to be able to take the move? He's going to have the speed, and he's going to get P2 again. The early pit stop working to wonders. Botkan delayed it too much. I can understand what he was trying to do, building the gap. But Gabriel Nepta and Van der Horn making some really good lap times to prevent that from happening. And that's going to be P3 for Botkan at the moment. Let's see if he can catch up to maybe Van der Horn, but Gabriel Nepta is really far away. You can see there Richard Evans going on the outside, fighting with the Alpine Lombards. He's going to try to make the move. He's not going to be able to do so yet. Let's see if Evans can keep the car on the black stuff. Lombards right behind him. Oh my God, going so hard. Touching a little bit of the grass. Lombards really behind, really putting the pressure on Richard Evans. He's going to try to get a better exit now. I think they should wait until the Bentley straight. As you can see in the center straight, Milton is not thinking about it. He's just going to make the move with Jeremy Prunk. Really good move there from Milton. Is going to keep and get that P13. Let's see if he's going to be able to defend it. For now, Jeremy Prunk just chasing behind, really close one to another. Let's see if he's going to be able to make the move in this last 9 minutes and a half. As you can see there, the Graves pitted. Did he delay until now, or did something happen? I'm not quite sure. Let's check on the paddock. Mr. Maurice, could you check if this is a second pit stop, or is it a first?
To be honest, I cannot see it. He's fairly far behind. To be honest, the thing that I wanted to discuss is like Bogdan just pitted, but I don't know if he changed tires. If he is on fresher tires, so he can maybe gain a position on Thijs van der Horn or I think Gabe. Jesus Christ, he has like 14 seconds gap now in front. That massive undercut that he did worked perfectly for him. Lombars, in the meantime, you saw Evans gaining on him. I think Lombars with the drive-through, yeah, the tires were cooled down a little bit and the pressure was on. So yeah, let's see after one lap of driving, after that drive-through, if Lombars can attack Evans again.
We'll have to see if he's going to be able to make the move. Graves on the back of the pack, unfortunately, he was having a good start, but then the problem started. You can see the badge. P9 already for him after all the struggles he's had throughout the race. It's quite a good position for him, and he might be looking up to getting P8. Is he going to be able to make the move? He has the overspeed. He's going to try to hook it up on the inside. He's not going to have enough speed to do so, but maybe he's putting the pressure on Mr. Samuel, and maybe he's going to make the mistake. You can see there. My God Almighty, the batch going really aggressive, trying to force a mistake from Samuel. That looks like a good exit from him, but he's not going to be able to hook it up yet. We'll have to see throughout this last 8 minutes if he's going to be able to make the move and get that P8. But for now, everything seems to be stabilized, and Gabriel Nipta with that early pit stop just worked the wonders for him. And he has such a big gap right now that it's going to be really hard for him to lose speed one. You can see the other Vanderhorn is 16 seconds behind, and Botkan is closing up to Vanderhorn a little bit. I don't know if he's going to have enough time to make the move and get that P2. One way or another, P3 is great, but I think he delayed the pit stop quite a lot, and that didn't help him. He's closing the gap to Vanderhorn, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. The batch breaking early to try to get a better exit now. It looks really good, but you can see Carly is also chasing behind. You can see that the batch has more speed right now than the Porsche of Samuel. They're going side by side right now. That really nearly looks like a 3-1. You can see someone going off the track there. That was Martin Webb, but the batch is going to try to make the move and he's going to hook it up. And oh my God, Carly is getting advantage of the move too. They're going side by side. They touch each other. That was the second touch in a row, but he's going to have to keep it behind. That was a really good move, really risky, but it didn't work out for Carly. Tried to tried to be the smart guy, taking advantage of the overtake from the batch, but it didn't work out. Both Porsche touched twice in that exit, but for now Lorenzo P13 is trying to close up the gap on Milden. But Milden looks like he's not having too many issues keeping the gap close to a second. We'll have to see if it's going to be like this for the rest of the race. But you can see there that Cushing is actually the one starting to catch Botgan. He might put the podium of Botgan in risk, at jeopardy. We'll have to see. Oh my God, Lorenzo going completely off track, or is going to keep the car without spinning. So that's a good job for him. We have 5 minutes and 50 seconds left. So you can see here both Porsches fighting throughout the whole race. Well, Samuel and Lee, this being an incredible race, really hard fighting, really hard race between these two. And you can see that Carly is going to get a better exit. He's going to have the inside. Ooh, careful with that move with Samuel. Nearly pushed Lee off the track. Lee has the inside right now. Is he going to be able to have the overspeed to overtake him at the end? He's going to have to be patient for now. He's going to go for the outside line. Let's see if he can get a better exit now so he can hook it up and make the move on the Bentley straight. For now, it looks like a good exit from Carly. Is he going to have enough speed to do so? For now, it looks like they both got a really good exit, so I don't know if he's going to be able to hook it up at the end of the corner. We'll have to see if he's going to be able to do so. He's not gonna have enough speed to make the move. So P10 still for him. But what a great fight we're having here between P9 and P10. And also, keep in mind, Mr. Owens is catching up because of the constant fighting of these two Porsches. You can see there that Lee had a really good exit, but I don't know if he's going to be able to hook it up the inside. That looks really tight between one another. Now he got the move, but still Samuel's going to have the inside for this last corner. Again, I think Lee should look for the exit. Oh my God, he nearly lost a car, but he still has a better exit. We'll have to see if Samuel can keep it on the inside. But for now, you can see there that Lee is on the outside. I think he's going to have to back out. You can see that the car is behind. But again, Owens can take advantage of this. You can see that Lee breaking a little more than Samuel to try to make the move now on the hairpin, but he's not going to be able to do so again. Wow, what a great fight. Oh no! Carly just punted Samuel on the back, and he's gonna get that position. For now, that's an overtake, but I think that might be penalized because the hit and the overtake weren't really best option he had. You can see there that Samuel.
Get the
Okay,
position back.
that's a respect. That's the respectable move
For
from
now.
Mr. Lee. But, he gave the position back. The honorable thing to do. But that's over, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're back into fighting. And let's see if Lee can make the move clean this time around. They're getting closer to the Bentley straight. But as I told you, Owens is right at their back. We'll have to see if we can make advantage and maybe overtake both of the Porsche. Let's see if Owens gets a good exit. It looks like Simmons going really hard on the curb, and he's going to lose a little bit of speed. You can see there that Lee has more speed than Samuel. Is he going to be able to make the move? I don't know. But right behind him, there's Owens, who also has quite a bit of speed. It looks like he's not going to be able to make the move in either of those cars. But let's see on this exit. Now again, the impact between both Porsche. Lee hitting the back of the car of Samuel, and Owens trying to make the move. That's so close, ladies and gentlemen. They're going side by side, both Porsche. Lee going off track, but they're still both on the track. Oh no, Lee just went completely off track, and that's going to be on the wall. My God, what's why? Oh, he kept it off the wall, but be careful with this rejoin, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, that looks really hard. That looks like a good rejoin, but that's just forcing the machine too much. And it didn't work out for Carly, who's going to lose a position. He lost two, actually. Right now, he's in P12. Really unfortunate for him. I think he just wanted to keep the inside, but he couldn't. He misjudged how much space was there. And you can see there that Owens is not screwing around and is trying to get that P9 out from Samuel, who has been hit more than once. So we'll have to see what the stewards will think about this. Mr. Maurice running up. Do you think that Botgan is going to be able to keep that P3? Because we also see the cushion is close enough to him.
Yeah, the defending was really harsh sometimes, but yeah, I think sometimes still fair. In the meantime, to be honest, what I wanted to talk about is in chat, Bogdan is closing the gap. He's now at 2 seconds, and it was 3 seconds to be honest. But also Cushing is now on 1.1 seconds away from Bogdan. You see him here in stream just in front of him. So the pressure is on here. 2 seconds for Bogdan on Thijs van der Hoorn, and Cushing following Bogdan and getting really close. 1 minute and 12 seconds to go. So I think this will be the final lap. Can Cushing get a podium?
Let's see, because it's closing up real hard. It's a second and a half. Can we please get the info between the lap times between Botgan and Cushion? Because that might give us a big hint
The
of
last
what's about
lap
to happen.
The
Yes,
last
sir.
lap, don't be afraid, but Cushing was 1 second faster than Bogdan.
Well, it's going to be really tight between one another. We'll have to see if Cushion is going to be able to make the move. You can see here that both of them are being able to watch each other, one on the front and the other one on the rear mirror. So we'll have to see if Botgan is going to be able to defend this podium. He did an incredible qualifying first, delayed the pit stop quite a bit. That was a mistake from Cushing going off the track. But keep in mind the pressure is there from Botgan, who lost two positions right now, holding that P3 with his whole life. Let's see if he's going to be able to hook it up and finish it up on the podium. Cushion going really aggressive on the curbs, and he might have the move soon to here. You can see there that Botgan is taking a safer line, a safer approach again. Again, Cushion going off the track a little bit, but it doesn't look like it's penalizing on it. Ooh, look at that correction from Cushing. He's not going to be able to catch Botgan on this Bentley straight. So it all depends on this last sector, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if Botgan can keep it now. This is the white flag, so Gabriel Nipta, if he doesn't make any mistakes, he's going to take that win. But let's check on this fight on P3 because both P1 and P2 are not having any issues. We're going to go into the last sector, ladies and gentlemen. And for now, Botgan still has more than a second of a gap. You can see that Gabriel Nipta is going to take the win. So throw up the crowns right there in the chat forum. Congratulations to Gabriel Nipta. You can see that Pavel Bolkan is going to try to get a good exit. Oh my God, really hard on the curb. That's something that you don't want to do. Van der Hoorn is going to take P2. Great job for him. And finally, It's going to be Balkan on P3, so it's going to keep the podium. Good job for him, even though he could have had that win, but unfortunately the pit stop didn't work. Thank you very much for the follow, Shadow Rate 13. And congratulations to that podium, ladies and gentlemen. Gabriel Nipta taking the win. Oh my god, the fight behind. You can see the villain going super aggressive and even off the track. Let's see if we can try to make the move on Owens. They're really close to finishing the lap now. They have the right-hander, the long right-hander, and then the final corner. We'll have to see if Miller can get that close to make the overtake with the overspeed. We'll have to see. Now it looks like Owen is going to get a good exit, but oh my god, they're so close to each other. You can see that the middle is going to be side by side at the end of the straight. Is he going to be able to make the move? He's still behind. He's going to try to... No, he's not going to be able to do so. You can see that now they're side by side, but they cross the finish line. So that's going to be P9 for Owens. What a good defending there on the last corner. My God, that was some hard racing, ladies and gentlemen. You can see that Jeremy Pronk kept it real safe after that spin at the beginning of the race. Getting the P14. Rogers on that P15. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have the end of this incredible race here at Snetterton. As you can see, Martin Webb trying to finish the lap. He's not going to be able to obviously overtake Rogers because the session is over. Congratulations to the podium. Gabriel Nipta taking the victory, and if I'm not mistaken, is going to take the lead in the championship. Vanderholm is going to be second in the championship now, and Bolkan doing an incredible job, even though not securing P1, still being in the podium, P3. Great job for him. So I think he should be really proud of himself one way or another. You can see there at the bottom, both cars who retired, both Martin and Eric Mioch. What an amazing evening we've had here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. I think we're going to let Mr. Maurice Van Hop give us some words of what he thought. Thank you very much, everyone. I love y'all. Mr. Maurice, take it over.
Yeah, great race, great commentary by you, Juan. Thank you very much for helping me again here for the OTL community. I will put it again when I'm correct. Yes, there it is. There's the OTL Discord if you want to join them for racing and everything. Fun, join them. Yeah, for us, it was a pleasure to do it again. And yeah, we still hope that Matt will be feeling better soon. Oxygen in the commentary box. Absolutely, mate. Congratulations, Dutch Stick, with the win. Yeah, for us, it's bye-bye. And yeah, to be honest,
It looks like we have lost Mr. Maurice, but
am I back?
yeah, you're back now. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, sorry for that. My stream deck just went totally insane. But okay, thank you very much all for watching, and yeah, hopefully Matt will be better soon. But if not, yeah, maybe we can do it next time. Yeah, we prefer that Matt gets better soon, and if not, I will have a talk with Martin to do it. Yeah, I fell through the chair absolutely from this amazing race. No more cake for me. Guys, yeah, sorry, this is the Diesel T outro. So thank you very much for watching and have a good night.
Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Pedal to the metal, hear the engines roar, keeping your eyes as cold as ice. Lay it on the line, we all know the score, making a total sacrifice. Never give up, never back down, eat my dust, and you'll never